Hello everyone and welcome to another video, and today we're gonna be looking at the plugin called SkinBox, which can add skins to your weapons and items. Right, so the first thing we should do is to go into the config. And as you can see here, this is the available skins by default, and approved skins limit, -1 means unlimited. Max pages shown, of course, means 2. Use approved skins means that it will include all the approved skins from the workshop to the game. I want it to be true, and use inbuilt skins. I also want it to be true. Inbuilt skins does not need to be downloaded by each player, however approved skins does. The Steam workshop thing will do its job automatically, so nothing for you to worry about. And also use manual added skins. This is when you add a skin by command yourself. So we want this to be true. We also have a cooldown of how long you have to wait since last time to be able to add a new skin. I wouldn't want the cooldown to be 60. I would rather want it to be 30, but I also keep it as false. And cooldown override admin to true, of course, because that means admins are able to do it as much as they like. Also for the players, let's keep this at false so they can do it as much as they want to. Custom permissions, I like to keep this at true. However, I'm only going to give the VIP skinbox.playerwearable and skinbox.weapon, so that default can also skin things, but only deployables. You can also allow stacked items to be skinned. However, I would keep this at false, so only one item at a time can be skinned. Also, excluded skins alt level, so excluded skins means skins you have excluded from a certain rank of players to be able to use. I'd keep this at 2, so 2 means admin or higher privileged players. And you want quicksort to be hidden, and to be able to use the plugin you need to give players the skinbox.use. Show loaded skin counts. It logs to the console how many skins are actually loaded. And here's the command it's going to be using. I would change this to just skin, so that people don't get confused, because I already had a command called /skin. It was for another plugin. I have another video on that. That is a free version of this kind of plugin. It does basically the same, almost. This is a lot of more in depth, and this costs money. I would just change this to skin. Steam API key. This is a developer key, or a key you need to get from Steam itself. You have to be logged in to your Steam user and then get this. I would recommend you to do this. I will not show my Steam API key here, but I will add it myself. So it would be some numbers, right? And skins added. Whenever you add a skin manually by command, a new skin will appear here. Also, the excluded skins will also be added here. You can actually add a currency system to your server, which SkinBox actually use. So you can make people have to pay to be able to actually use the command. This is the cost to actually open the box itself. This is the cost of skinning a deployable, which means, say, a door, for example. This is so that admins can be excluded from the list of players who need to pay. So if this was set to true, as it is, an admin would not have to pay. This is the permission you give to players who also should be excluded from the list. Those with this permission are not required to pay. If you want players to have this permission, you should also set this to true. Also, this is the cost of wearables like attire, your hoodie and chest plate, metal faceplate and that kind of stuff. And of course for weapons. However, enable usage cost. If you would have set this to true, things would actually cost money, in-game currency. But we want that to be false so that everyone can do it without money. And this is if you want to use the plugin economics. And this is if you want to use the plugin server rewards. It's set to true. Just keep it at true unless you actually have economics. It won't do anything as long as you have this to false. So I want to give myself permission to use the /skin command, and I want the default players to have the permission to do it too. We need to do oxide.grant group default skinbox.use. Now everybody can use the skinbox command. However, because we have custom commands enabled in the config, the default players cannot skin stuff, right? So if you wanted default players to be able to use deployables, you will want to give them the permission for that. Oxide.grant group default SkinBox.deployable. Boom. And now if I had a door and did /skin, I can now skin my door. Boom. And I can do the same with a tire, but this one is going to be added to my VIP ranks. So oxide.grant group hero, which is my lowest ranked VIP on the server. Then SkinBox.player wearable. Boom. And also I want to give my VIP players permission to do this with weapons too. So I do oxide.grant group hero SkinBox.weapon. Let's test it for my weapon now. So /skin, put my weapon in, and here we can see we did 2 pages and we have all the skins for 2 pages. Of course there is more weapons out there. You could always add more skins, but that's all dependent on how your server is going to be running. So you could add 5 pages, for example. Players have a lot of skins to choose from them, and you can actually skin it over and over again. Say I wanted this one this time. It is pretty nice. It is instant. If you wanted to add a skin manually, you could do so by doing SkinBox.add skin and the skin ID. You can also add multiple skins by just entering a space and then pasting another ID and then enter. The skin is added to the list. You could also do SkinBox.remove skin and the ID to remove it. That's not cool, right? So we're gonna be adding it back in. You could also add collections of items. If you had a author on the workshop which made really awesome stuff, and you could do SkinBox.add collection and the collection ID. So find the ID in the URL and you do that command and it's adding all of the skins automatically for you. To add excluded skins so that only players with a certain permission can have that skin, you do SkinBox.add excluded and the ID. So now we added that skin we recently added to the excluded list, so only certain people can use it. You can also do this with multiple skins at once. And of course, you can do SkinBox.remove excluded and the ID to remove it from the excluded list or exclusion list. That is everything you should know about this plugin. SkinBox is a really awesome plugin for skins on your server. You should probably check it out. If there's anything I forgot or any other plugins you want help with, please comment down below. If this helped you out in any way, please leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.